Arc 2. Chapter 1, When the Water Breaks. The blast of lakewater hits Malachi like a truck, cold enough to steal his breath. Kariel yanks him backward just in time as the newly transformed Revenant rises from the lake like a resurrected titan. Its body is no longer a patchwork of memories sewn together, it is fluid. Shifting. Reforged by the very confrontation meant to weaken it. Where there were once stitched shadows, there is now a smooth, obsidian surface rippling with an inner red glow, like embers under glass. Its limbs stretch with unnatural grace. Its face, no longer a collage of old hurts. Now a blank, reflective mask. A mirror. Malachi's breath stutters. What happened to it? Kariel stares, horror tightening his features. It didn't just survive your healing. It adapted. It shed its weaker form and took shape from the part of you that refused to break. That sounds like a good thing, Malachi protests, voice trembling. No, Kariel whispers. This version isn't made from pain, it's made from resilience twisted into power. Strength without grace. Endurance without compassion. Survival without surrender. Malachi feels his stomach drop. A shadow of who I could have become. If you had turned to fury instead of faith, Kariel finishes. The Revenant lifts its head, water cascading off its towering form. Its mirror mask catches the moonlight, reflecting Malachi's face, but warped, stretched, darker. The creature tilts its head, studying the reflection as if analyzing him at a deeper level than sight. Malachi's pulse pounds. It sees me. It studies you, Kariel says. It's learning the man you've become so it can unmake him. Suddenly the Revenant moves, not with the jerking stiffness of before, but with smooth, silent precision. It raises one arm and the lake behind it responds like a puppet, waves rising in a towering swell. Kariel grabs Malachi's wrist. Run. They sprint along the wet concrete, slipping on water as the lake crashes forward like a collapsing wall. Malachi's lungs burn, the roar of water chasing them with unstoppable force. The wave slams against the shoreline, exploding upward in a plume that drenches them both. Malachi hits the ground hard. His vision blurs. The Revenant steps from the receding water, body gleaming under streetlights. Its presence warps the air, bending the world around it like a heat mirage. Why is it so focused on me? Malachi gasps, pushing himself upright. Kariel kneels beside him, breathing heavily. Because now, you're not just its origin. You're its anchor. It cannot fully exist in this world without tethering itself to you. Malachi's heart stops for a beat. You mean, it can't be destroyed unless you confront it again, Kariel says. But this time with more than truth. With authority. Malachi forces himself to stand. The Revenant watches him, unmoving, water dripping from its elongated fingers. What does it want? He asks. Kariel's voice lowers. It wants your identity. The Revenant raises its hand. The mirror face ripples. Malachi sees images flash across its surface, himself as a child kneeling at the lakefront, crying in silence, praying, refusing to give up, and walking with Kariel. All distorted. All twisted. Kariel steps forward, placing himself between Malachi and the creature. It's not strong enough to claim you yet. But it will be. Unless we move. Malachi glances back at the shimmering monster. Where are we going? Kariel's eyes lighten, glowing with purpose. To the one place in Chicago where spiritual authority still holds. The place where old covenants were made. Where battles once carved scars into the air itself. Malachi's breath catches. Where is that? Kariel looks south. Bronzeville. The Revenant takes a single step forward, the concrete cracking under its weight. Kariel grabs Malachi's arm. Now. We run. They sprint, the lake behind them rumbling like a living beast, the Revenant's presence radiating hunger and inevitability. And as they flee down the dim path along the lake, the creature's voice rolls after them like thunder, "You will come back to me."